it's, you know, Helen's there, we love her. There's an academic dedicated to all this. There's a book which we can read, that's all great. Her paper was, you know, UK, action-oriented, that's all good. We thought the role of intermediaries is good in there. The fact that she picked up in the public being head of government in tech adoption is good. They've looked at the exclusion thing and they're not kind of, you know, freaked out about it. It's 10%, they don't want to go online, but it's perfectly manageable. They can get it through second-hand, you know, other routes. And the co-creation idea or holistic services. All of that is good.
Great. Got about half of that. Or about a third. But fortunately we've got Paul as well who's capturing much, much more. So that's great. Charlotte.
The most promising thing that we identified was the fact that users, public service users rather, are already accessing services online and information online and want to do so more and more. So there's a very much pent-up demand there we want to tap into.
Great, I got all of that. That was good, wasn't it? Jeremy.
I think we like the smaller contracts. We think they need to be linked with smaller projects. You know, the thing not to do is have big projects but small contracts, because then you just get a mess. I think the intermediation, the use of intermediaries is I think key in the reducing the risk of the digitally excluded through that. The co-production and co-creation, I think there's great things that we can do with that and freeing the data up through that.
Great. Anarchist perspective.
As the Anarchist group, we lost our structure a little bit, but we did speak a little bit about the nature of technology and whether it sort of inherently favoured localism ahead of the central government. But we clarified that a bit by saying that where the problem was clearly defined and where it was amenable to an instrumental solution that wasn't very context specific, then that was a role for central government. But where it was very context heavy, this is where technological solutions were particularly valuable. We also spoke a little bit about the systems and structure problem in terms of when people have technological solutions that they want to embed in public services. There's a tendency to focus almost on the, you know, the end point of that, rather than thinking about the systemic problems of actually making them happen. So we felt there should be a shift of emphasis within the technological world towards shifting government structures from a technological perspective, so that when there are good technological solutions, they're actually put into practice. But we all felt that was a hopeless case, so we weren't too optimistic about that. There was stuff about identity and, you know, who felt that technology was really theirs, whether they really felt like citizens, whether co-production, co-creation made sense, given that many people don't, you know, think of themselves primarily as consumers and not as citizens. And there was a general feeling of slight despair combined with a few punchy ideas.
Can I add in that the Rhineland model as a possible?
We did like that.
Yeah,
we thought that was great. Yeah.